What up, though? Man, listen. I can't forget justice for the 3. Before we get to that, though. What's good? What's good, y'all? Let's talk about it. What up, what up? Y'all tune in real quick. I'm just trying to live. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. It is what it is. Talk about it. Oh, cause you shooting me down. Why you shooting me down? I know I got me a gun. I never attempted to shoot. Bring it on in real quick. That's why I went on a run. That ain't permission to shoot. Even when I was unarmed, still get to use the excuse. Fuckers we doing with body. By the way, Heavy the Crown is now available for $10 digitally. That's why they calling you pigs. Joseph Mensah with the toilet paper. We pulling up to your crib. All these bad cops on the payroll. Justice for John Doe. I was just having a good time. Ended up having a halo. Why you ain't trying to de-escalate? Why all these shootings be fatal? Y'all the one causing the riots. Politicians want to do it. Just trying to live. So we know that it is what it is. But oh, they keep shooting me down. Why they keep shooting me down? Yeah. They say I have me a knife. I'm just playing this as y'all come in, man. We gotta talk about this Joseph Mensah shit real quick. Shouldn't have did what he did. Once again, no charges. Ain't this a son of a bitch? Why you on copy scared? What's up, Jose? This is American skin. Looking down with your nose up. You are not better than them. If you're not built for the game, maybe you should just get on the bench. This is a chance to change shit. We will not get it again. See, protesters got a lot of those. Transparency, we gotta know. And Mayfair being racist. Way before Alvin Cole. The real one at the table. Black, beautiful, and bold. There's no justice, no peace. So let's see. I'm just trying to live. Let's talk about it. We gonna talk about it. It is what it is. Oh, but they just keep shooting me down. Why they keep shooting me down? Cash B, what's good? Hey, I don't know them. I don't fuck with y'all. Look, I don't know them. I don't fuck with y'all, and I don't know them. I don't fuck with y'all. Look, I don't know them. I don't love. I'm just trying to live. Let's talk about it. We gonna talk about it. It is what it is. Oh, but they keep shooting me down. Yeah. And why they keep shooting me down? Yeah.
Ultimate music.
Hey.
You're listening to Heavy is the Crown.
All right, I just wanted to play that real quick, man. Fam. God damn, family. God damn, family. This today. This shit today. At court. Fucking around with these goddamn people. Joseph Mensah. Chief Weber Grills, whatever the fuck. These motherfuckers crazy. These people, let me tell you, these people is crazy than a fuck. All right? The shit that was revealed throughout this. First of all, I'm going to keep saying this. Kimberly Motley is the fucking GOAT. Kimberly Motley is the fucking GOAT. She has been the only one in the history of Milwaukee-dom, motherfucker, to kick the ass of police departments, you know what I'm saying, thus far, in this manner. I think we need to get her some security, because at some point they gonna have enough of her shit. This is ridiculous. This really is ridiculous. And if you did not watch these court proceedings today, which I know a lot of people missed it. I know a lot of people missed it because it was from goddamn 9 o'clock in the motherfucking morning to goddamn 5 motherfucking o'clock. So I'm going to assume most of y'all missed it. All right? Because that's a lot of hours to be watching some shit. So just know that aside from supporting the families that, you know, the investment and time and energy to sit there. Oh, but this was quite worth it. This shit was quite worth it, nigga. Because I have not, first of all, Tosa, I keep telling y'all should tear y'all whole on the white Tosa, you know, should, why? White Tosa should tear their own shit up. Because y'all goddamn chief, and don't let this motherfucker tiptoe away. Don't let him tiptoe away. He's trying to retire and get the fuck out of Dodge quietly, but trip that nigga on his way out the door. All right? Y'all need to fire, demote, prosecute, all that shit, this motherfucker. Because let me tell y'all something about this goddamn. First of all, let me go through these notes. And at some point, I'm going to share the link. I can't share it because I can't post. But what I can do, I can probably put it in the description when I edit the description afterwards. By the way, you already know the links. I'm not going to put them up. I can't put them up. But if you want to support, please do that. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Please do that because we want to keep being able to do what we do. We were able to secure 20 shirts. So all of our new members, all of our youth that's coming into Conforce, they will get official Conforce shirts. Those are crispy than a bitch. They will get those. That costs $300 for that design and for that new order. So please continue to support what it is that we do, because apparently, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Bree. I appreciate that. But yeah, Heavy is the Crown is completely available on Spotify. Again, and it's not $15. The hard copies, I say they're $15. I've been giving them away more than I've been selling them. But if you want to support, go hit up that Spotify. Whether you don't even have to buy the music. Just go listen to it. Download Spotify. It should be free. Just start listening to my music. You know what I'm saying? I just need plays. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can support me that way. But let's talk about these notes that I took. Joseph Mensah is a lying ass motherfucker. Chief Weber is a goddamn double, triple, flip twist line motherfucker. All right? This motherfucker is an all-time trainee of goddamn line. And they gonna stick to the damn lies till oh man, this blue line, this blue code shit, blue line, whatever the fuck it is, whatever blue it is, I'm mad as blue. Cause you motherfuckers show on the red side of shit, but you fucking up the blue for us. All right. Listen, I'm not playing with y'all. Just to show y'all how serious it is. Today I'm gonna take credit for everything. Now, mind you, Kimberly Motley did all of this. Kimberly Motley is the reason why all of this is coming out, but I'm taking credit today. Fuck this. So I have to put on my credit taking costume. So y'all give me a second real quick. I don't have no more CBD, so I can't. I'm not putting this shit on. I'm not putting this shit on, man. Man, look, hold on, man. Okay. All right. Today's lesson is called They Lying But Not Flying, motherfucker. Because motherfucker say if I'm lying, I'm flying. They lying. I don't know why the fuck they ain't flying, because they lying like a motherfucker. Do you know these motherfuckers don't have, first of all, I'm going to need Tosa City Council, and I'm going to need the police and fire commission of Tosa to get that shit together. And to stop letting this goddamn chief run the fuck amok, because apparently he's just making up shit as he go. They literally don't have certain policies in place, and he's making shit up in place of it. Do you know this motherfucker? Let's just be honest here. I've said many times that Joseph Mensah has a goddamn problem. Something is wrong with dude. He's one of them motherfuckers who anything you say to him, he has to say like just as much or more back. That's Joseph Mensah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be like, hey, and then motherfucker just like, yeah, well, he ain't talking to me. I'm gonna keep walking. No, this motherfucker like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Joseph Mensah. He has a problem. This is Joseph. He has a problem. And his problem is in the mental. And apparently, this chief don't give a fuck about people with mental problems. He like, can this nigga come to work? Does anybody have a boss where they don't care if you sick, if your leg just got shot off, if they like, can you do the work? Can you still come in? I need you. That's Chief Weber. This nigga like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you having a mental breakdown and think about killing everybody. Can you come to work? Apparently this is the chief. Cause this motherfucker gonna say, first of all, don't none of these motherfuckers know they policies. Don't nobody know nothing. Every question, motherfucker like, how are y'all policing? How art thine policing? And don't know the rules. How you don't know your own rules? I'm not the smartest black motherfucker running around here. I'm not the smartest beige or waffle, whatever color you would like to call me today. I'm not the brightest. I'm smart to the bitch. But I just don't know if I would be able to be a cops if I didn't know none of the rules. I'm pretty sure if I was a cops that they would fire me, because especially if I didn't know no rules. These niggas, even the chief, don't know the rules. This nigga like, what policy do you have for what policy do you have for whether or not you fit for duty? I think we got one. Might be over there, might be over here. I don't know. Like, the fuck? This nigga don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. And then the shit that he do know, do you know what this motherfucker said? You know, when you policing and such, you have to like type, today we fucked up 3 niggas. Type it, email it. There you go. Records, right? Records. Do you know this motherfucker said, I don't do no emails. I don't do no paperwork. We talk about it. Bitch. The goddamn chief don't want nothing on paper. What kind of chiefing is going on around here? Where you are encouraging people to not send emails. You are saying, and then they actually, well, does he do emails? No, none of us do. Like, fuck, I don't do it, which means they don't do it. Nobody got emails. Nobody got proof of shit. Motherfucker, like, we just talked about it. What was said, I don't know. I'm going to tell you what we said, but there's no, you can't prove we didn't say it. You can't prove it didn't happen, and neither can we. What the fuck? What kind of policing is this? Bro, everybody should be indicted fucking around with the shit Kimberly unveiling. Nigga, this is quite the unfolding pile of shit. Bruh. This motherfucker, this one lieutenant, she was questioning this lieutenant who is over records. All right. She asked him about the MOU of how different police districts are working with each other. The bullshit that Flynn created to my suburban committee of like these officers gonna fucking what they call it, investigate these officers and all this kind of shit right here, right? So he's telling us there's an MOU. Every goddamn question she asked him about the MOU, this motherfucker got the nerve to, I would rather he lied. This nigga said, well, I didn't read it, I don't know. How the fuck you policing? How are you involved in doing this and you don't know what the rules are? Bro, there are laws in place. Like, these motherfuckers are guilty of law breakage. In this state of Wisconsin, all right, T-Pain said that in Wisconsin, somewhere with the mansion, that, nigga, the rules say if your police shoot your ass, then your police can't investigate themselves. Somebody else got to say, hey, no, you stay your ass over there. We gonna come over there and handle this. Do you know these motherfuckers is still like, I know you coming over here, right? But, we know, like, we can do this for you, right? Motherfuckers still going and doing shit. And then picking and choosing what they want to give to these motherfuckers. Nigga, the law said y'all ain't supposed to be nowhere around this bitch. And they getting away with it. They got away with it in the Dontre Hamilton case. They got away with it in Alvin Cole case. They got away with it in goddamn Jay Anderson case. That's what they doing. They over here just involved in all the law breakage possible. And sit here with a straight face. It will tell you, ain't no records. I don't know the laws. I don't know the procedurals. Motherfucker. We don't know. Hold on real quick. Yes. Whoa. Fall like a mother. Hold on, fam. Oh, yeah. Tampering like a bitch. Tampering like a motherfucker. Y'all out here interviewing witnesses, ain't saying shit about what the witnesses said. You don't remember you having all the conversations, ain't writing nothing down. Man, this cat get on my goddamn nerves. Fuck this. All right. So, first of all, let me start us off with what we need to fucking do. All right? You know, there's a long list, too. First of all, just like I said, we need to go around and yell at somebody about the fact that these motherfuckers is like, fuck the state. We gonna do what the fuck we want to do. And they don't give a goddamn about the law. So we have to inform people that that's happening, first of all. Second of all, I shouldn't have to write this shit on paper, but I fucking did. I'm not the polices, all right? I would think the polices would, like, do this themselves, or the people who, like, support the polices, or, like, you know, I don't fucking know. Somebody needs to have done this before today. But apparently it has not happened. So, Tosa needs a on-paper policy. Bitch, write it down. All right? Be very clear with your words. Because ain't no words where it's supposed to be. You know, Amarion to my icebox where my heart used to be. Blank space where the law supposed to be. It's where the fuck is what's going on right now. All right? There is a blank space where this law is supposed to be. Tosa needs an on-paper policy concerning psych evals and decisions on whether or not officers are fit for duty after critical incidents. Do you know? Let me tell you what this motherfucker had the caudacity. That's called Cassidy mixed with audacity, motherfucker. The caucasity to get on the goddamn chair and say, this motherfucker gonna get up here and tell us, before all the eyes that is seeing this shit today, let me read this again to make sure I ain't tripping. Okay, this motherfucker gonna say, first of all, he don't care. He is not concerned with people's mental health. That's their business. So he don't care about it. He just wants to know, can a motherfucker work or not? Can he come in tomorrow or not? Is the question. How he wants to ask the question. No, nigga, you don't get to ask the question you want to ask, because this motherfucker can clearly come to work, clock in, put on the suit, drive the goddamn car, and do all that shit. But he's murdering motherfuckers in the process, all right? So you need to have a little bit more criteria, motherfucker, for what the fuck is going on with people's mental health. I would assume you would not want serial killers in the goddamn making to be on the job just because they can come to work, just because they're available and want to do it. I don't understand that, Weber. But apparently and again, this ain't just a Joseph Mensah thing. What if they got another motherfucker who just going around the fucking, they got him like in the closet dealing with paperwork or something, but this nigga just like spitting, like just about just spitting. And well, he can come to work. Let him do it. But this is bodily fluid, okay, during COVID. Okay, fuck it. If that's how you want to run your shit, I would think somebody wanted to have something to say about that. But these motherfuckers need a policy that forces, I can't believe I have to say this, they need a policy. Somebody to take a goddamn pen, I can't find a pen, so I'm gonna take this, and write the fuck down on the goddamn paper that all departments and incident conversations need to be documented by email and or reports. This nigga gonna say, because he don't like emailing, he don't email. No, I don't touch no phones. The fuck? This nigga was offended by the question of, have you emailed a motherfucker? Did you write a report? Did you send an email? No, fuck no. I talk about everything in person. That's it. Pretty much what the fuck is that? What is this? These people running police departments for 30 years? This is your leader for 30 years. Whoo, shit. God damn. Let's not forget. And I apologize. I'm reading this, but I have like notes from like everywhere, so they not in order. I mean, you know. Shit. Oh, let me talk about. So I said the nigga didn't give a fuck about people's mental health, right? I said that, right? So let me tell you how much less of a fuck this nigga actually give. The person that he calls, hey, who can I call to figure out if this nigga is smart, all right? The person this motherfucker, now mind you, we talking about people mental health. We talking about psych evaluations. Jackie, you exited the premises without getting your pen back. You donated the pen, all right? So we're not going to even discuss that right now. But let me continue to tell you about this motherfucker, all right? The person, the peoples that this motherfucker has on call to talk to your ass and see if you are crazy or not. Now, I made a joke today, and I you know I make a lot of jokes, and sometimes I be like, still surprised, because I'm really surprised that I'm right, all right? I said, you know, sound to me, because they asking him, do you know his credentials? Do you know if he's qualified? Like, what are his qualifications? These motherfuckers said, That motherfucker, the person who you send them to see if, you know, they are able to come to work in a mental space, which is supposed to be a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Do you know this person's qualifications? Nigga. I'm like, I swear for God, today, I said it several times. I said, you know, that concerns me. Because this motherfucker could be a goddamn basketball coach, for all the fuck we know. This nigga could be a basketball coach. You know what I'm saying? So you go tell him talk to coach, and they calling him a goddamn counselor. What the fuck is this? A camp? Nigga, if y'all don't send this motherfucker to a real psych motherfucker, guess what this motherfucker actually is? Hold on. This motherfucker is a clinical social worker. You have a clinical social worker giving you the decision on whether or not a motherfucker is in a mental space to a literal, you've killed 3 people. You gonna send this motherfucker to talk to a goddamn social worker like he's 17 years old and in the system? How you doing today? I feel good. Oh, well, damn, I see you tomorrow. What the fuck is going on here? Did we forget that several people are murdered at this point? You have a clinical social worker. Tosa, set your own shit on fire, all right? At this goddamn point, y'all need to go to the police station and build a wall around that motherfucker and not let them come out until they fix this shit. Because apparently they don't give no fucks about none of y'all. All right? They got their cousin working as the goddamn... Let's go back to the fucking fact that they have completely... And let me tell you, Chisholm... Who Chisholm? Shit. Let me tell you, these blue line motherfuckers are liars. So this motherfucker, this motherfucker is gonna get on the stand and say, He had a gun. He was reaching for it. It was in the menu console. I read it in the paperwork. The chief, this is what the chief said, right? Talking about Jay Anderson. He's yelling multiple times over and over that he had a gun, he was reaching for it. I'm sticking to this. This is what I saw, what I heard, what I seen in the paper. And so Kimberly like, that wasn't in the paperwork. That's in none of the paperwork. Where did you get that from? And this nigga like, oh, I assumed. How you gonna assume a nigga had a gun and was reaching for it? Didn't you just say you read it in a report? Ain't you the chief? You the chief lying about what you read on a piece of paper. How the fuck do we trust this nigga with investigations? How? Tosa, how do you trust this? This nigga literally is lying in court. He's lying. The man said matter-of-factly that he had a gun and he was reaching for it. He proceeds to say that this was put on a report and he read it and that's where he got the information. Until Kimberly like, nigga, that's not in the reports. None of them say that. Where did you get that from? And then this nigga said, somebody was told to me, no, wait, hold on, wait. I just assumed. You just gonna keep lying. You just gonna... And so the famous meme that's going on right now, which he deserves like a motherfucker, is Kimberly saying, is that your story? You're sticking to it? It's okay if you made a mistake. She did say that to him. Oh my God, listen. This nigga was in court lying like he has even less lips than he fucking got. All right? This nigga was lying through his gums. All right? Whew, I don't even live in Tosa and this concerns me. And then, not to mention, this crazy motherfucker is in Waukesha right now, just driving the fuck around, whistling and shit, waiting for another nigga to possibly have a gun so he can murder they goddamn ass. All right? He's still out there right now. Motherfucker still cruising the streets. Working Waukesha. Hold on. Y'all think I'm... Y'all think I'm playing. You just stay right there. What's your goddamn name? Hold on. Okay, all right. I just need to find appropriate music to get the fucking point across. This is Joseph Mensah, right the fuck down. Do you got a gun? Oh, he ain't got no gun. Suspect with a gun. What? What you say? Where's that? Oh, damn. He ain't had no gun. Damn, ain't nobody got guns today. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? I'm serious. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? The 6-0 is the squad car, by the way. Shit, man. This shit is really fun. He's still out there. If you see, listen. Everybody in Waukesha should, as soon as they see his squad car, they should high speed by themselves. What's good, brother? Joseph Mensah don't have no gun because he gonna pull up behind you. If you hear this, if you in Waukesha and you hear this, pull the fuck over or high speed by yourself and get home, all right? You know them lighters that look like guns? Hold on. Damn, I ain't got one nearby. Listen, y'all get the idea. The fuck? Do you know he killed Antonio Gonzalez? Do you know they gave this nigga a fucking award, and the award is literally for killing this man? Who the fuck in their right goddamn mind would give a motherfucker an award for killing somebody? He literally, it says it on the award. It literally describes, you got this award because you killed a nigga. It don't say killed a nigga, but it say killed a nigga. All right? I'm not making this shit up. Listen, y'all need to watch the proceedings. All right? This is really... These motherfuckers didn't even do an internal investigation until, what is this? 2018. He killed Jay Anderson in 2016. They submitted fucking documents that have no dates on them, no signatures. This is, fam, do y'all know how crazy this shit is? Listen, I'm gonna have to draw another diagram and make a shirt out of it. Not to mention that Mensah has a fucking history, apparently, of turning off or not turning on his cameras. It was said today that during the Antonio Gonzalez shooting, that he turned off his fucking camera. So when you in a squad car, when you turn on your red and blue lights, the camera automatically comes on. So he had his lights on his way to Antonio Gonzalez's location, but then he turned them off when he got there, which means he knows that this camera not recording. When he killed Jay Anderson, he never turned on his squad lights. So the little ass piece of video that we got, it's only because he turned them on after he killed Jay Anderson. So I don't know how this camera works this way, but it records 30 seconds before somehow. I don't know how a camera that's not recording happens to record 30 seconds in the past. I don't fucking know how that works, but that's apparently, I don't know, man. But this motherfucker has a history of essentially, and do you know how many violations this is? Not only were they not supposed to investigate themselves, they allowed this nigga to go back into his car, which was part of the crime scene. Take shit out of there, put shit in, turn on the lights that was supposed to be on, turn off the lights they weren't supposed to be. Like, they completely let him put evidence wherever the fuck he wanted. Then, bro, this shit is crazy. This nigga should get, bruh, this needs to be the biggest goddamn case, nigga. I know George Floyd, but nigga, George, this motherfucker, it needs to be next, all right? We need to call everybody, all right? Because this motherfucker is literally a goddamn serial killer. This nigga is literally hoping to go to calls where motherfuckers can be shot. This shit is crazy. And then they protecting this motherfucker. You had police officers. Now, I'm just, you know, it's just my train of thought. But what are the pro-police people saying now? Because you have police who are coming. Let me add you on here, man. People who are pro-police who are you gotta accept it, Star. up? What up?
What up?
By the way, for those who don't know who Star is Jay Anderson Jr.'s child's mother. So yeah, I don't know, just take it away, man. Wherever you wanna.
Go ahead. I'll add into what you gotta say.
Nah, it's just, I'm kind of skipping all over the place because my notes is like everywhere on these damn papers, and I wrote it in corners, so it's all like, But yeah, just anything that you heard me say or haven't heard me say yet, just jump in. I talked about the shrink. The counselor dude who has no qualifications, when in all actuality, he probably should not have been allowed to come back to work after the first shooting, which was in 2014, right? Was it in 2014?
No, he killed Gonzalez in 2015.
2015, okay. And I don't know if you can talk about this or touch on it, or well, we're not gonna do that because let's talk about him lying about Chief Weber lying about where Joseph Mensah was assigned to be. That should be an interesting conversation. So Jay Anderson was killed in Madison Park, right? Where did Kim say that Joseph Mensah was assigned that night?
Burleigh, North Avenue, and 124th, in that area.
Yeah, so from like 91st to like 124th, and then was it from North to Burleigh, or was it from Burleigh to Capitol?
I thought it was North to Burleigh.
Okay, where it is Madison Park in anywhere in there?
It was like, I think they said it was a couple miles away from where he's supposed to have been at.
So not only did he kill this man and not have a clear reason to, he wasn't even supposed to be at this goddamn park. And you had Chief Weber get on the goddamn stand today and lie, first of all, and said that was he was assigned to be there. Right? And then when Kimberly corrected him, he then proceeded to say, well, that's part of that area, which it ain't part of that area.
He said he can go anywhere. He can patrol anywhere that ain't assigned to him.
And then he proceeded to say he had every right to be there.
Right.
So that just further goes to show how far even the police chief will go to support an officer that they know is wrong and bogus. He gonna just keep lying.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy to me.
Did you talk about
that's really crazy to me?
Did you talk about where Weber said the gun was at in the reports that he read?
Oh yeah, about the center console. He was so stuck on that. He was so adamant about it, and all this stuff that he's saying, he's not saying like maybe or this is my opinion. He's saying it as if it's factual.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the same thing that Mensah is doing. He's going around, doing interviews and all this other stuff. And it's just crazy that he got suspended for whatever he said on the interview. Meanwhile, once I can sift through all of this, which I was supposed to come home and type all this up and put it in order, which I never got to do. So many fucking violations. Him not turning the camera on. Him being in the wrong outside of his designated area, him tampering with evidence, which is what he did, how he did everything wrong outside of procedure of how he even pulled him over or confronted Jay in the car. All of them is violations. All of them is literal standard operating procedure violations.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't get reprimanded for any of that.
Yeah.
And then even talking about I'm sorry, y'all, it wasn't just one person that conducted these fake psych evals that the chief used to keep him on the job, which sounds like, and it was said in court, sounds like an ethics violation to me, that you would go out and hire people who are not qualified and present them as if they are qualified and allow them to make decisions like that. To me, that is an ethics violation, and it should be fucking illegal to do that.
Did you talk about how Joseph was still on the scene for hours afterwards when he wasn't supposed to?
No. No, man, just jump in. Literally jump in whatever you want, because you, like I said, man, you lived through this. You know, I'm just on the outside looking in, and I'm just, you know, going over what I heard and seen and all of this, but you lived through it, so.
Yeah, so Joseph was still there, what, 4 or 5 o'clock? Milwaukee got there at 4. So when Milwaukee got there, Joseph had already went to the car, took his floodlights down that he had on, and put his red and blue lights on to make his dash cam start recording. He touching everything on the scene, walking around. But Weber said when he got there at 4:45, Joseph was sitting in the back of the police car. They telling us Joseph shouldn't even been there. He should have been with another officer away from the scene. But Tosa was still there doing canvases at 6 o'clock in the morning, talking to people in the nursing home, all type of stuff.
Oh, let's talk about the evidence that was presented today. Now, this is the main reason why Joseph Mensah should get charged for this. Joseph Mensah and Chief Weber, one, contend that Jay was reaching for the gun, right? We've all seen this video. And from the video, you can clearly see that he's not reaching for no gun. Anybody with 2 eyes can see that he's not reaching for no gun. But the evidence also shows that, and you have crime scene investigators and what do they call them? Scene crime reconstruction people, or people who are trained in that, actually say and confirm that his wounds and the bullet patterns in the car do not support them claiming that he lunged or reached for the gun. Because, while they were saying this, even the shot in the headrest, he was aiming for the headrest. So his head couldn't have been down and his body over here. Like, your body can't go somewhere your head not. So if he was shooting Jay, literally in all of these bullet holes are like in one little area. You know what I'm saying? Which he literally was like just unloading in his fucking head. Like the shit is ridiculous. You know what I mean? But even the bullet where he missed hit the headrest. So it does not support logically or logistically them claiming that he was reaching for a fucking gun. You know, so talk about, you know, how you feel about seeing that evidence and all that.
From day one, when we first seen the video, I told everybody he never guns for the gun. I knew all them bullets was to the side of the face. So when we seeing the pictures with the exit and the infant wounds, I just knew off top. I said from the beginning, he got shot sitting straight up. So it was just crazy because, man, he was aiming where he wanted to hit him at, and he did headshots to make sure that he killed him.
Yeah, and we were talking about how the entire way that he got him in that parking in front of him, putting the wrong lights on, going on the side of the car where, you know, Jay would have had to been talking to him across the gun, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he did ask him to reach for his ID or any of that, he would have had to go down that way. In my opinion, he set that whole thing up to be able to kill him.
That's like that expert, you know what I'm saying, said, that Joseph did it because he lost sight of the gun. He lost sight of the gun, and that's what made him hurry up and say he feared for his life. He put them floodlights on. Baby J couldn't see him. He couldn't even see Baby J. In his statement, he said he couldn't see nothing. So he blinded himself and just shot.
Right. Which was crazy that he would say that he can't see, because them, like I said, that's a marksmanship to where he shot him, how he shot him, how close the bullets hit him. they said today, like, he clearly got good aim. So how can you shoot that good at something you can't
Exactly.
see? You know, he shot 5 times and missed once,
Yep.
right? I mean, it's just, again, man, it's just too much that has happened that shows that Mensah and this department and Weber are all liars. They will lie for each other. They will flat out lie. I've encountered Mensah several times myself where I can clearly tell that, you know, his personality and how he reacts to stuff will lead him. I mean, there's an investigation that was done on him that say the same thing. Dude is something wrong with him, and he definitely will kill more people. He definitely will. And just for that alone, at the fucking least, he shouldn't be a fucking police officer. Even if y'all was not going to charge him. The smart thing to do, which is even what the investigation said, was to get rid of him. He shouldn't be a cop because this dude is a little off, and he shouldn't be trusted with no bad. They even call him non-credible. They said he wasn't credible, that he was a liar. Essentially, when you say somebody is incredible, non-credible, you're calling them a liar. You know, I ain't got too much more, man. I'm finna fucking confuse myself trying to piece together all these notes I wrote. I should have just typed this stuff up when I got home. But I feel great about today. I think Kim did a hell of a fucking job presenting this case. And like I said, man, she's a fucking GOAT, dude. Like this is something we've been needed in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So how you feel about today? Like,
Man,
you know, you feel
I
better?
feel a whole lot better. The Saffron sat on our case for what, almost 2 years, and we ain't get nothing.
Yeah.
And how they lied about the personnel file, they didn't have Jay shooting in there until 2018. So I definitely feel like Kim went in and did her job.
The key word, she did her job, and it don't even take much. You can't allow them to just send you something and be like, "Oh, this all they got." Like you don't press the issue, you don't ask no questions, you don't say, "Hey, this don't seem like this should be all," or "It seems like something missing," or, you know, that's the difference. And like I said, man, Kim deserves a lot of credit. And honestly, from everything she presented, from all the witnesses and all of this stuff, in all actuality, she did a reverse grand jury. It just wasn't a jury in there; it was just the judge. You know what I'm saying? But she did a hell of a job, and I expect there should not be a reason why Joseph Mensah should not be facing charges after this.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I don't know if you want to say anything else. Otherwise, I'm gonna wrap this shit
Go
up.
ahead and wrap it up.
All right, we gonna get together.
All right.
All right, y'all. You know, doing all these voices and then hopping around and shit, like this shit, you know, definitely is you know, I was gonna say time consuming. It take all the goddamn energy out your ass. It's probably because I got this hoodie on too. Man, it's a lot of crack. Man, listen, this ain't no different than activism. You know what I'm saying? In any line of work, whether it's retail, a company owner, it's motherfuckers who own whole companies, but they still was who they was before they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers who ain't all the way there. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, who got issues and flaws about themselves that are dangerous, that just haven't shown themselves. That's why you get like people who, you know, own these companies and be billionaires, but then, you know, people start saying that they are you know, raping people or, you know, stealing money, whatever the case may be. Like, we can't just think it's just not right to think that police can do no wrong. That's a very dangerous stance to take about anybody. There's nobody on this earth that we should be looking at specifically a job, somebody who's working a job, and say that they don't do shit wrong. We're gonna support them no matter what. Like, it's motherfuckers don't even look at their kids like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just dangerous to have that type of mindset about something, or yeah, Tosa should definitely be ashamed. And I'm gonna tell you this, again, Tosa needs to know about this shit. People in Tosa, or anybody who lives in Tosa need to. I will type these notes up. I will send them to you. You can access the video from the proceedings. This ain't like opinions. This shit is documents. This shit is real words somebody said. Y'all should be very fucking concerned. And that motherfucker Weber should not, the same way Joseph Mensah should not walk away from this without being charged and going to jail. Weber should not be allowed to retire and get paid for the rest of his fucking life after putting people in this fucking position, because he should have got rid of him after he shot Antonio Gonzalez. But this blue line shit will make people support people and keep people on just off the basis of blind loyalty. We telling our people don't have blind loyalty for people. If y'all got it wrong, he wrong. Tell him he wrong. That don't mean he not your guy no more. Accountability is accountability. And you cannot enforce law if you can't follow it. You know? That just is what it is. It's common sense. We gonna well, we'll figure it out as far as the video from Jill. Jill, if you can inbox that to me, I probably can post it in my story. I'm gonna see if I'm out of Facebook jail tomorrow. Hopefully I am. Well, you know, they weren't gonna charge Dominique Hagan Brown either. They were not going to charge Dominique Hagan Brown. If y'all recall, this is where all my problems came from. They weren't gonna reveal who shot Seville. They were not gonna talk about that. I had to fucking put his name, his pictures, and his information out there. That's what got me all my goddamn problems, because I exposed who killed Seville. And that was like maybe 2 or 3 days after it happened. I had all of his information. Like, it wasn't that hard. Like, people was like, you know, who witnessed or, you know, who figured it out. I got all the information, which is where my problem started. I don't know. I wouldn't put that past. I wouldn't put that past them knowing each other. Because again, let's not forget also that Joseph Mensah's girlfriend is a Milwaukee police officer, which is another reason why it should have been a conflict of interest for them to investigate Tosa. Again, man, we got a lot of work to do and a lot of breaking some shit up, because this whole suburban task force thing where they picked who they gonna let, like, we gonna all agree to investigate each other. I don't like that shit either. That's not, no, we're not doing that. And Flynn created that right after the law change came, and they have been taking advantage of that. They really have. There's facts about this case that that show that this investigation was not taken seriously, that they missed or left out evidence on purpose to make it to where the evidence supported Mensah rather than supported charges. And that, I mean, people have been complicit in that. You know what I'm saying? People have been complicit in that. And if he does face charges, whoever the fuck was responsible for helping him, including this goddamn chief with his lying ass, I mean, listen, Morales can keep asking to be a chief again for all the fuck he wants to. You think you finna be chief in this city again? Not the fuck. If I got anything to say about it, oh, it will be everybody will get protested. I'm telling your ass right now. Listen, I will raise all the grills and meat, motherfucker, and we will camp outside your shit if you allow this nigga to come back here and be chief. That's how Tosa need to do with Weber right now. Because them type of people is fucking dangerous. People who can go around lying, saying shit is on documents that's not, going out making public statements that are fucking false. That should not be a police chief. That should not be anybody's police chief. Real shit. Listen, The protest party stopped because it got cold. It's not cold no more. All right. It's not cold no more. I will guarantee your motherfucking eye, nigga. I got some goddamn. If we gotta bring hot dogs, motherfucker, hot dogs are cheap. I will raise hot dogs. We will show up. We will pull up to your shit. Fuck this shit. I'm just telling you. This is. I'm telling y'all, no more of this shit. All right. Motherfuckers will get pro the fuck tested. All right. That's a new shirt. Pro the fuck tested. You gonna get pro the fuck tested. All right. To try me, you gonna get pro the fuck tested. Somebody make a logo right now, nigga. I'm just saying. There's a lot of people on lists. Listen, we ain't even gotta eat the hot dogs. It's just the fact that we will pull up and start grilling shit. I will get motherfucking burritos, wraps, and put grass in that shit and put it on the grill. Well, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. It ain't about eating. It really not. You know. Well, as long as we can grill and shit, we go grill. We go on the potty, get pizzas and drinks, nigga, and we will lounge outside your shit until you come outside and say, I'm sorry. What do I need to do to stop the protesting? Motherfucker. Yes, pro the fuck tested. Yeah, Justice Tour is coming the fuck back this year. Cause y'all been tripping. Ever since the grills went in, y'all niggas just thought it was sweet. No, it is not. It's been COVID, motherfucker been in the house. We need something to do outside. So don't give us nothing to do, all right? I can't go put this shit on. Oh, y'all fucking funny, man. Kim Motley, use the goat. Use the goat, the sheep, all that shit, all right? The lamb, you're the lamb. All right. I swear to God, I swear for God, we will grill some grass burritos on your ass. I don't give no goddamn, nigga. I got some motherfucking marshmallow. I got some marshmallow somewhere, and we don't need no skewers, nigga. We will sticks. I will get a literal stick off the ground and roast this motherfucker until you come outside. Yes, Kim is the GOAT. Now, let's all pray that my page is available tomorrow. Because they tripping. And it's supposed to be 7 days. I ain't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Facebook did not let me defend myself. You know what I'm saying? If I knew, somebody called Frank and asked him what Facebook at. Because remember, you know, him and Facebook been having meetings. I don't know what Facebook at. But Facebook needs to get pro the fuck tested for shutting my shit down all the time. For no reasons. All right? So, keep picking this motherfucker. I'm not gonna put this shit on. I'm not. Y'all funny as a bitch, fam. I'm not gonna put this bullshit on. Ooh. Yes, free me. Damn it. I want to make regular posts, nigga. I want to post. I got sent a picture today. I would like to have to posted that motherfucker. I like to have to posted that motherfucker. Bruh. Frank always having dinner, nigga. That's like 39 hours out of the fucking day, nigga, is a restaurant. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. For every protest party that happens, it's gonna be hosted by Stank Witty, motherfucker. I guarantee you that. It's gonna be a flyer and it's gonna be hosted by the other dude because I have to hide my identity. Oh shit. All right. I'm gonna get off this motherfucker because I keep picking it up. I keep wanting to put it on, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't my look. I'm gonna buy more than that if I put that on it. Man, listen, hit the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Because right now the movement, the regular movement, the real regular movement is broke. All right. Them shirts was expensive than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit though. And we definitely have to now pay for the photo shoot, and hopefully we can support one of our people that's been out here protesting. I know they be taking pictures for free. I don't like asking people to do shit for free. It's a pandemic and people need support. So I would like to be able to offer people something for a service, So I'm gonna get off of here, man, and try to kick back. I'm gonna have these notes typed up, and we gonna talk some more on another date. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing too much. All right, let me get off here, man. Much love, man. I love you. I love y'all. I love you too. All right.